Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest with me here today. Money EDD is in the building. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful. COVID out here, tweaking right now.
Yeah.
How you feeling, bro? How's everything?
Yeah, man, you know, in the building, man. Yeah, man, C5, Ruby Rosa, we here.
I'm excited to have you. You have a very interesting story.
Yeah. There's a lot of stories. Yeah, a bunch of things we go here.
Well, you know, I wanted to get into it. I mean, we're going to get into like the Loopyano project and all that good stuff eventually, but I wanted to get like your backstory because everybody keeps telling me that your story is crazy, and I've heard some of it, but it's different when I hear it from you. So how do we first get started in this? Like, how do we first get started in the music stuff first and foremost?
It all started back in, like, we was recording in Queens. It was like we used to have a little spot, we called it the Greenhouse, and it started with Channel 5, my boy Ray Rich, which is like Vigilante Studios now. I still go there to record now to this day. So yeah, that basically led us starting from that closet, like, led up to actual studio, you know? Yeah.
And I heard you was rapping exclusively over Locks beats.
Yeah. Shout out to Jada, Style, Chic. Yeah, they had a big influence on me when I first started. Yeah.
Did you ever put any of those out?
Nah, those yeah.
I know those are
yeah.
just for the people, for your friends, for the family,
Yeah.
for your ears only.
Yeah, those tracks are kind of lost. Yeah, I don't even know.
They got to be somewhere in the hard drive at your crib or something.
Yeah, those is lost.
Oh, they gone.
Yeah, those is long. There's a lot of tracks that I recorded that I can't even get a hold of.
How into the verses were you this past when it happened? What, last week? I don't even know what week it is.
Yeah, that was. I was surprised about the whole, like, how Jada and them
just watch them like that. Yeah,
that was crazy. But I always been a Jada fan, so you know it doesn't surprise me, like, as far as energy wise. I know he bring that energy. So yeah, Dipset. Shout out to them though. You know, Harlem all day, but yeah, Locks definitely did it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you from Harlem. Oh man.
Yeah, man, I gotta keep it up. I gotta keep it a buck, man.
I forgot what someone tweeted. Somebody was like, "Yeah, taking the train home to Harlem tonight gonna be dangerous." That shit was so funny to me. I'm like, would it be dangerous, or is just gonna be a bunch of depressed people riding home from the Hulu theater?
Yeah, that was a crazy L, but hopefully they get it back together, man. I don't know.
One of them's gonna go to Miami. One of them's gonna go to Colorado. Respectfully, actually, like I went before the battle. I thought that was gonna be close. Like I didn't think that Dipset was gonna win, but I thought it would be closer. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be something that it was gonna be like, oh man, this is like too close to call type shit. Like most of the battles, but then you know Jada did his I'm outside speech, and I was like, nope, it's over.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, it's over. It's over. That's it.
Yeah, you know, once Jada, once he gets locked in, it's like he's a different breed, man.
He's working. He's there to work. He's not there to fuck around.
Yeah, he's a different breed. I can't lie about that, man. I was one of the hardest rappers out of New York ever.
Top 5 for you?
I say top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah, I can't lie.
My favorite was Styles P yanking fucking Cameron's leg off the damn beach chair. I'm like, yo, why did this asshole bring a beach chair? I love Cam though. Cam got the most entertaining Instagram on the planet.
Yeah, shout out to Cam, man. Definitely a Harlem legend. Yeah, legend for Harlem, man. One of the guys that really put on.
Do you feel like so obviously the Locks were a big part of like your musical influence, like at a younger age. Do you feel like Dipset also had that kind of on you since Harlem?
Yeah, I had my Joel Santana phase.
Oh, you had like
I really was.
Did you dress like Joel Santana too?
Nah, not dressing him like him, but definitely I was listening to his music, and like I always knew he was like something different. And then when he linked up with Wayne, it was like that
legendary.
was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Legendary. Nah, his fit for the verses was incredible. It really brought me back. I was like, this is amazing. I feel like I'm back in like an early 2000s music video. Shout out Joel. Shout out to
Joel, man.
So aside from that, right? So how long have you been doing music now? How long would you say?
Probably been about 10 years, probably.
10 years? And during that time, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
So obviously we got like a bunch of music out now on streaming platforms. I'm assuming there's older music that isn't on there anymore, maybe because of the rebrand, and you're presenting yourself a little differently over these past couple years. But going from making music early on to kind of finding yourself into some run-ins, some issues, some jail time. What was that kind of like part of your life like? Like how did that series of events play out?
Actually, I can't even say that I regret anything like as far as the jail thing, anything, because I feel like everything I just went through just made me who I am till this day. So, but definitely could have been avoided, but you know, can't reflect on that. So I'm just here now to just do what I gotta do now, and yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
What happened to all that old music?
A lot of the old music, is a lot of it is lost. Like I got so much music that I don't even, because from when I was young, yeah. So all the way to now, there was a lot of music that that's not even around no more.
Right.
But I got a lot of music that now to this day in Vigilante Studios. I'm gonna be dropping a bunch of shit because I got shit like in the tuck for a while already. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of music. So I gotta start dropping shit.
And when you dropped Fresh Home in 2018, which is it's kind of like, because you get like the First Day Out records and all this stuff like that. When you dropped that record in 2018, because you got home in 2017, 2018.
2017.
But then 2018 is when you started dropping again. What was that feeling like for you to, one, be home after, I think it was like, what we were saying, numerous years, right?
Right, yeah. About like 3 years.
Yeah, so after going through what you went through there and being able to be home, being able to get back to the thing that you love, what was that feeling like? Like what was going through, what were you going through when you were able to drop the music and do all that again and be out?
Yeah, I was just happy to just be out and have the opportunity to do what I love to do again. It was definitely a whole different feeling after being incarcerated for a couple of years. So that was just a good feeling to be back around my people again, And even when I was still working, like when I first started, I was still kind of getting back into myself. Yeah, so I was still like getting the groove of things. Yeah, 'cause that kind of takes you out it takes you out like the whole real life thing. It takes a little while to get back into it once you come back,
Right.
Yeah, so but I got that together. It ain't take me too long.
What do you feel like was like the one when you were inside? What do you feel like was the one thing driving you to, like, what I'm saying, stick it through, get out, and then come back and do this music stuff? Like, what do you feel like was really kind of keeping you going?
I say shit, God definitely, and Mama Love, yeah, sure love Mama Love. My girl, yeah, everybody around me, my brothers, I was able to always call them. So yeah, everything worked out. You got the support, it's a little easier.
Right. Yeah, you got a good support system around you, basically.
Yeah.
So when you got out, I was like, all right, cool, we back in the studio, we doing this again.
Back, yeah.
So when you got out, because you said 2017, 2018, the landscape of music was vastly different than probably when you went in. You know what I'm saying? Because 2018 was around the beginning of the drill movement and when things kind of started getting hot and all that. So when you came out and you were, tuning into some of this music, which you have done drill records, what do you feel like was like, were you like, all right, cool, I like this, I want to try this? Like, what was kind of like your mindset at that time?
Honestly, like the whole drill thing, how that came about, honestly, because I wasn't even, I was never even my plans to get into drill, but shout out to G's Gasoline. Yeah, he we linked up, we started making music, and he basically like introduced it to me, the drill sound to me, and I just picked up from it there. We started doing songs, and I just picked up from there, and I liked it. I was like, oh, I really like this shit, because it was different.
Yeah, it's a good energy too.
Yeah, it was different. It was definitely different from the from the old school of rap, the old ways of rapping. So it was something different, and I still like it. Like we still keeping this alive. Drill rap still here, NY drill, man.
And doing drill from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like, is Harlem the next movement where drill's gonna hop? Because we got the Bronx, we got Brooklyn.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Harlem about to be next.
Harlem, yeah. Somebody gotta put on for Harlem, so I'm here. Yeah, I'm definitely here, man, to put on for Harlem. Shout out to all the other boroughs though. Everybody going crazy.
And with the Loopyano project, right? So that dropped earlier this year. With that coming out and being like a first real big body of work, right? And it from top to bottom, it got some heat on it, right? What did you want people to take away from that project when you put it out? Like, what was your hope when the project finally dropped?
I was just like, I hope just the people really liked it, you know, and I get the reaction that I wanted, and everybody showed me love. They was like, you know, they still want me to just drop another project already. And it's like, you know, I'm just right now I'm start focusing like dropping more singles and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's there for them for now. But future reference is definitely gonna be like more singles and stuff now.
You're more interested in doing the singles game for now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, there was a crazy story that you had mentioned on before the interview that happened at the Shooters Active video. So tell me about this story, because I didn't know that this video had such this insane thing happen at it. Like I had no idea up until literally like 2 minutes before the interview.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Don Florio. Yeah, that was a crazy situation. I had got locked up at that video shoot. Yeah, but thank God to my lawyer, you know, we got that thrown out, but it still caused me a 100-day violation. Mm-hmm. So that was like kind of crazy, like coming from a video shoot. You know, it was all of us there, you know, and it was a great feeling. And then for that day to end like that was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, but it shows you how things just happen in the blink of an eye.
At least the video came out though.
Yeah.
At least the video still dropped. I guess at the end of the day, you still got the video out, and you know what I'm saying. I guess that's what counts.
Yeah, the video still did his numbers, so definitely. Yeah, shout out to JL. Shot that too. He shot that video. He did his thing on that.
No, that was hard. So is your next project gonna be part 2, or like what are you kind of feeling out for the next project? Like what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about part 2.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna just drop singles for now, and then take it from there, and then you know let it heat up a little more, and then I'm gonna drop another project.
You know, and as you know, since we back putting out music, since we back outside doing all that, who are some people in the city that you really want to work with, artist wise? Like who would you really love to get on some records with?
A lot of the guys that I like, you know, I'm basically around them already, you know, because my boy Ruby, you know, he did everybody. So yeah, shout out to Ruby Rosa. Yeah, so basically like a lot of the people that I like their music and I want to work with, he's already around, like Stunner,
right.
Busy Banks, Leaky G, you know. Yeah, he got a lot of good artists too.
Anybody like outside of drill that you want to work with?
Stunner Gambino.
Stunner Gambino, okay. That would be hard.
I say who else? I'm trying to think of New York. Like who else does that kind of sound?
Like TJ.
TJ
Boogie. I'm trying to think who else be singing like that. Those are the big ones in New York right now.
Yeah.
And you know, with going through what you went through, right? And there's obviously like so many of these young kids, young artists in the game who are like 15, 16, 17, who are running around doing crazy stuff. What would be your advice to them? You know what I'm saying? Having gone what you've gone through in your life, like what do you feel like would be your advice to these young kids who are just running around, you know what I'm saying, doing what they're doing?
I would just say, I'm just stay in school, man. Yeah, you know, just, and if you're gonna choose this, like you're gonna choose to rap and all that, just stay true to it. Like take it serious. Mm-hmm. Don't go all the way with it. Put your all into it. As long as you put your all into it, you're gonna definitely get something out of it.
Right.
Yeah, this all depends on basically like the energy you put into it. Mm-hmm. That's basically how the music is. You gotta sit down and actually do the work. Or it starts with like the writing. Mm-hmm. Basically what all starts with.
And stay out of trouble, of course.
Yeah, stay out of trouble too, yeah. So yeah, just keep writing, stay out of trouble. Yeah, that's all I can tell them, man. So the streets is crazy right now. Kids they doing whatever they want now.
I know the summertime. One of the craziest stories. I always tell this story because it's like the one time that this ever really happened to me, and it was wild. We was in the Bronx, right, and and we was just driving. I was in the passenger seat of a car, and we were just dropping something off at like a post office up in like Kingsbridge. And like these young kids, they couldn't have been more than 14, 15 years old. They were like running down the block, and there was like a project building right there, and they were just running, right? They looked like they was running from something, and I just like turned my head and looked at them, and they like yelled at the car that I was in that they was about to shoot in the car, and we were all in the car like what, and they didn't do nothing, but it was like one of those moments where it was like, yo, this kid is like 14 years old, like what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying?
They growing up faster now.
Yeah,
you know, I guess the social media plays a big part of it.
Right, because the social media, you're exposed to literally everything and anything whenever you want, 24/7. You could look up literally anything. Doesn't matter.
Right, and it's like they just learning too fast now.
Yeah.
Like when I was coming up, I ain't have access to all the things they have access to.
Right. It's more of like a slow burn of learning versus now it's like you kind of get everything all at once.
So you learn it so fast. All you have to do is just be on YouTube all day. These kids be on YouTube just looking at videos, finding shit out. That's how it is. That's how it is now. The next thing you know, they just learning things fast. And then we got the young kids that live, you know, in certain neighborhoods. They just around that too, you know.
Yeah.
You kind of grow into it.
Yeah. So be safe out here. Don't do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the music.
Yeah, straight music, man. That's it.
So with the second with part 2 coming out eventually, when do you feel like you want to drop that? Because obviously you said singles, but what do you kind of feel like is like the next logical step for you this year in the second half of 2021? Well, we're past the second half mark, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Fourth quarter, late third, fourth quarter shit.
I say definitely within. It got to be like within 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just flood them with the singles from now on. Yeah.
And you want to keep that momentum going. You want to keep like the buzz going, the buzz up, the records, all that good shit.
Yeah. Just keep it going. Yeah, because I got a good team around me, so it makes it a little better for me. You know, right. You got the right people around you.
Facts. We got music, more videos on the way too.
Yeah, more visuals on the way. Yeah, definitely. Seeing Double about to be back up.
Dope.
Coming back up. That's in the cut with JL. Shot that. Shout out to JL too. That's another one we got in the cut. And yeah, I got Long Live G6, man. Yeah, I got a record coming out I'm dedicating to him, so that's gonna be big too.
Do you have anything outside of music now that you know you're moving around that you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because is there anything outside of music that you want to venture off to?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, all type of business ventures. Yeah, I'm thinking about
what you got.
My hands a little bit of everything.
Okay. Everything hush for now.
Yeah, it's like all legal business though. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to get into everything: stocks, real estate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Build that generational wealth.
Crypto going crazy right now too.
You invest in crypto?
Yeah, we got some crypto going on.
Are you deep into it? I'm not into it at all like that.
I'm getting started to it, but it's going good.
Okay, we'll manifest that we don't have like a Dogecoin moment where everybody who bought. I remember when everybody was like, buy Dogecoin. I'm like, this is gonna go horrible.
Oh yeah. Once those kind of, you know how those.
Yeah.
Once those like trends setting like that, you know it's only a matter of time before they shut it down.
Because it's only gonna last forever. It's a trend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Too many people start digging into it, and then they just like, nah. You got to start studying and see what else is out there.
I remember my pops is heavy into stocks, and I remember he looked at that and he was like, "Don't buy any of this shit." And I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "You can make money." He's like, "It's not worth it." He's like, "It's not worth it." He's like, "Think long term, don't think short term. The short term shit always gonna fuck you over." And I was like, "Damn." And then like I remember that somebody I knew lost like a couple $1,000s in that shit, and they was all upset. And I was like, my pops was like, "See." He's like, that's why you don't. He's like, but he liked Bitcoin. He liked Bitcoin. He liked Bitcoin. Yeah, he liked Bitcoin. He wished he invested in Bitcoin back in like 2015, 2016. Yeah, because that one's actually worth it.
Yeah, Bitcoin right now the numbers is high right now.
Dogecoin is just a joke. Yeah, Dogecoin is just like a joke.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna crash once it went viral.
Yeah, because it's literally like if you look, I always compare it to like a YouTube page. Like you look at your YouTube analytics, everything is like up and down, right? You got like big spikes and then it goes down. You got another big spike. That's how that shit is. You know what I'm saying? But you never know when that spike is gonna finally like crash, and it just happened to crash, and everybody got burned.
Yeah, man, gotta do studying now, man. See There's other things.
This ain't for the faint of heart too. You put your money in, you checking that shit every morning. You wake up, you like, did I lose all my shit last night while I was sleeping? Scary.
Yeah, that's why it's like you gotta really be on it.
Yeah,
you have to really be on it. It becomes like a job.
It's literally like a job. It's literally a job. But okay, so aside from the crypto stuff, because we got a little off track, so we got more music on the way, videos on the way, new project on the way, singles on the way, some outside of music business things on the way. What else do people gotta be on the lookout for before we sign out here for the day?
Look out for the next single. That's a shout out Ballin' Like G6, man. Long live G6. Yeah, I got a record coming out for him, so we about to do it's a whole different sound. It's not even drill. So yeah, I'm ready to introduce that to him. And I feel like that's gonna be big for me.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that, the next project, all that good stuff. Before I sign off, let the people know where they can follow you. Anything else you want to add? Now's the time to do it with this camera right here.
At Money EDD, man. Instagram, at Money EDD, Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube, man. Go crazy, man. Subscribe, Money EDD YouTube channel. Yeah, man.
Boom.
Stay tuned. Shooters Active Part 2 coming soon too.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Movie.
Coming soon. Well, until next time, make sure you go follow him. Go run up the project out now. Until next time, Money EDD on the radar, my guy. Appreciate you. Boom.